G'day, this is Simon at Southeast Here Cars and Coffee. You know, I got nearly through the end of my weekly tour and I thought, is there going to be a car of the week? And I couldn't really see anything. I'm doing the last row right in front of Rockwell's and this thing jumped out at me. An amazing car. What is it, Scott?
Oh, this is a 1970 Dodge Hemi RT Coronet.
It is so special. Check this thing out. Scott, as I walked up on this car, there were just little things that caught my eye. Obviously the hood scoops with Hemi on it, but also these side scoops. Now, this isn't an original car, but it is a tribute to something that's very rare, correct?
Correct. Yep. This is not an original car, but everything on this car is original to the 1970. What the manufacturer actually put on this car.
And you were saying to me they only built what, 3 or 4 of them or something?
Originally, they only made 3 of these.
Which is absolutely amazing. And I mean, the hood scoops is one thing. Well, I've seen that before. Steel wheels, which I really, really like. But what really caught my eye were these side scoops. And I had never seen something like that on a Mopar before. And you were saying this was a factory thing. Now, they were aesthetic only. They weren't
aesthetic
functional.
only. Correct.
But still kind of cool. I mean, they probably weren't thinking in those days of running cold air onto the brakes, which you do these days. But
correct.
What a cool aesthetic, especially to have the RT badge. Now, coming through to the interior, now the car started out as
the 318 car.
So, and
blue on blue,
right,
convertible 318.
And do you know if they made any of these in this color scheme with the red?
No. They did not make a black on red.
I mean, it's so beautiful, and some of the things I love about it are the pistol grip with the Hurst shifter, which is super cool for the time. And original to this car also. Yeah, interesting. Now, the gauges that are in there, was that something that was in the car originally, or did you have to source them as well?
These are, I mean, we had to source them and redo the whole dash. So which is pretty cool that you have to do that. Yeah. I mean, I just love muscle cars from this era, from the fact that, you know, the glass rolls all the way down, window winders in the back, just so cool. And one of the things, I mean, the paintwork on this thing is absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. And the original stripes, which are vinyl, which is what they were originally, correct? Yeah, correct. They weren't painting stripes on cars in this era. And if anybody's watched Graveyard Cars, it's a decal. It's all decal. And I love the back end of this car because it's really different from any of the other sort of cars of this era, isn't it? It is. It is. So what else can you tell me about it? What else did you go through in building the car? Well, I mean, everything. I mean, the whole undercarriage of it is brand new. I mean, we just wanted to be as original as possible to how they made it, even down to the Goodyear polyglass tires. Yeah, I mean, that is really, really authentic. Now, did you see one of these cars when you were younger that inspired you to do this, or was it just something that came to you sort of later on? Kind of just something that came to me. I mean, the Coronet was always the kind of gentleman's muscle car. Yep. And I just don't like the basic Coronets. I mean, I do. They're a great car. But I love the Hemi. You know, I had to have a Hemi motor. Well, let's have a look at that. Now you mentioned Hemi, we better get in there and have a look. So if we step back in time to this era, that is what people wanted. That was the thing. As you said, they put 318s in these, and I think they put 340s in them as well, and 440s as well. But the Hemi was the one that everyone wanted. And the cool thing about as well is a real ram air. So those scoops that we saw above before, see the air that's coming through, come through there, and then drops down onto the top of the air cleaner. So it is actually forcing cold air into it. It's not aesthetic like the side vents were. Right. This is functional, which is... these are actually functional with the cool air coming onto the dual carbs. Yep. And so because it was a 318 car, where did you go to source a Hemi motor of this era? You know, you got to search high and low. We found this motor in San Diego, and original date code is 69. I was going to ask you that. That's very cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. And the same with the gearbox. So how did you? That obviously wasn't. You need something a hell of a lot stronger. I mean, we had to find everything. And the rear end as well. The rear end. Well, the rear end is a Dana 60. Yep. So that's very common to find. But I love the fact that, you know, when we start looking at the hoses and everything, it has the little Mopar symbol on the hoses, the same on the back here with the voltage regulator and everything. You really, and like the stickers that are over here, you really did your best to make this
as original and authentic as possible, didn't you?
I mean, we even had the original red top battery on here, but it got killed. Died. So, and they don't make the red tops anymore.
You know, they need to do, I've seen on the AC Delco, somebody makes a cover to go over new batteries.
Yeah.
So we need the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, mate, it is a beautiful car, very, very eye-catching. Love the colour scheme, love the look of the front end, the back end, everything. As our Car of the Week winner, you get this Maguire's complete kit, which includes the hot shine foam, the quick interior detailer, perfect clarity glass cleaner, ultimate wash and wax, hybrid ceramic detailer, and a microfiber. And as you said when I walked up, hey, that's all the stuff that I use now. Well, now you've got a whole lot thanks to Maguire's. Hey, congratulations and thank you so much for bringing it out.
Appreciate it very much.